Hi there, I'm director John Gunn. Welcome to Behind the Scenes on The Case for Christ.
The Case for Christ follows the story of Lee Strobel on his own exploration of one of the most important topics in the universe, which is, who is Jesus and what does that mean to me?
I've been a skeptic most of my life. My background's in journalism and law, so that tends to give you kind of a skeptical edge, a person who seeks evidence. You want journalists to be skeptical, but I went further than that and became cynical. Linda was a Christian, and she became best friends with Leslie.
Leslie is Lee's wife, and she's kind of the impetus of our story.
Leslie checks it out, and many months later comes up to me and said, "Lee, I made a big decision. I've decided to become a Christian." I thought I was just going to divorce her and leave, because I didn't want to be married to a Christian. I decided to take my journalism training and legal training and investigate it. Is there any credibility to Christianity? It took me a year and 9 months to investigate it, and I came to the conclusion ultimately that based on the avalanche of evidence that points so powerfully toward the truth of Christianity, it would have taken more faith for me to maintain my atheism than to become a Christian.
My name is Russ Blackwell, and I play William Lane Craig. He is a world-renowned biblical scholar. Lee Strobel has called me, and he's been recommended by a friend of mine, and he has questions about the resurrection and the empty tomb. It really boils down to, do you really want the truth, or is your mind made up regardless of the facts?
I was 17 the first time I read The Case for Christ. The book rocked my world because here was so many different sources from all different walks of life, believers, non-believers, skeptics, atheists, all over the map, who were specialists in their specified fields, who were saying, in what you're asking of my field and of my knowledge and of my expertise, this is what I know.
The fact that this guy is seeking truth, but from a personal perspective, motivated by his love for his family, seemed like a really good balance. You always hope that you're going to get the right combination of people, you know, cast and crew. I feel like all the people coming together to make the film are just in an interesting place in their life with a unique perspective and point of view on the thematic material that we're exploring that just sort of has created a really good ensemble.
When you start asking yourself the important questions, where did I come from? What is my purpose? Where do I go when I die? And is there God? This is the fundamental question, and you got to answer that first in your life. And this movie tackles that fundamental question.
For PureFlix, this project was just such a natural fit. Did Christ really exist? Was his resurrection a myth or not? And this really talks a lot about that, but it talks about it from a personal setting, from one man's struggle, struggling with man's greatest question.
This story touches on themes that everyone can relate to: true love, faith, loss, doubt, and the importance of truth in our lives.